Hi, I've got my copy of Home Designer Pro open, and I've created a terrain plane. That's all I've done in this plan. Take a look at it. Yeah, it's a flat piece of terrain. Okay, I'm going to save that camera view. We'll come back to it. And I wanted to show you something to solve, or to help start solving your problem. I'm going to go to terrain, and under elevation data, I'm going to select elevation region. I'm going to draw one here, and I'm going to draw another one here. And I'm going to set this one at, well, these are both at 0, right? And so if we go back to the camera view, nothing has changed. What I'm going to do is take, we'll go over here to terrain, elevation data. I'm going to draw a line kind of in the middle, in between those two 0 areas. And I'm going to program this to be -12. I'm going to move this camera over more in this direction so we can see what effect that creates on the terrain. Yeah, there it is. Now, that's kind of like a drainage ditch. So like in your example image, I'm going to take this one and set it to, open the dialog box, open sesame. There we go, -12. So now we go to 0 to -12. Oh, it didn't rebuild. Let me go over here to terrain, build terrain. There we go. See, there's where you have a situation where you have a flat area and then a transition to a lower area. 0, -12. And if you wanted to, okay, so I'm going to make this a little bit lower. We'll make it -18. So we're going from 0 to -12, where this line is, and this -18. And I don't know why my computer isn't updating the terrain. Let's build terrain. Yeah, see, it drops a little bit more. And if you wanted to make, we could take this, I'm going to get rid of this dimension, this elevation line in there. And this green thing is just a virtual line. I'm going to go back to terrain, elevation data, and this time I'm going to put a terrain break. Yeah, I'm going to left click and drag a terrain break in there, and I'm going to program this to transition distance 18 inches. If this time I'm going to build terrain and then go back to the camera. Okay, see, you get an abrupt drop from 0 inches up here, 18 inches, quite abruptly. So like if you wanted to put a terrain wall in there, then that's what you might want to do there. Let me just do that. I'm going to go over here to, well, this is Home Designer Pro. I'm just going to draw a closed polyline and have that emulate eventually a retaining wall. I'm going to make the retaining wall width 12 inches. Now I'm going to convert this to a slab, and we'll make it 24 inches thick, and we'll have it at 0 inches. I'll just adjust it in the camera view. So there's that. So I'm going to click on the slab, and then I have a retaining wall. And I use the terrain break to interrupt the terrain. And then I created this little slab in there to emulate. I realize this is pretty simplistic, but nevertheless it's effective. A retaining wall and an abrupt change in the terrain. So I just wanted to show you a few simple things. And when you work with terrain, you want to keep it as simple as possible. ultra high detail terrain puts a strain on any personal computer. I don't care how, unless it's a supercomputer. You want to keep terrain simple. I hope this helps you and others. And have a good day. Thanks for watching.